at the end of the day, it does affect us. And, we have hearts of gold, but it's a difficult job.
I'm Cori, Cori Stone. I work in the NICU, newborn ICU, and I've been a nurse for about 7 years. I've been doing NICU for about 4 years.
I'm Michelle Chu, also a NICU nurse.
Hi, my name is Carol Kim, and I've been a NICU nurse for about 3.5, 4 years. I have a little bit of PICU experience in between, but I started in NICU as a new grad.
So my name is Savannah. I have been a NICU nurse since 2017, so it'll be 3 years this month.
Hi, I'm Tricia. I am a NICU nurse of 30 years and been traveling for almost 18.
I always wanted to be in the NICU, even before I went to nursing school.
I always knew that I kind of wanted to do either OB or peds or something with kids. I wasn't super interested in adults. And then I did a rotation in nursing school in the NICU, and I had a set of triplets, and I absolutely loved it.
It's really interesting seeing all the different personalities of the NICU babies. You would think that something that is only 600 grams would not have a personality, but they do. And I think that's so fun, like being able to tell parents, oh, your baby has such a sweet disposition, or your baby's super feisty. I think that is kind of what drew me into it.
When I got out of nursing school, I worked in a very small hospital in West Texas. And with my family situation, I needed a night job. And the only one open was NICU. And I said to the director, I'm taking it, but as soon as something else opens up, you get me out of there. That was 30 years ago.
So when I was in nursing school, I kind of had an idea that I wanted to work in the NICU. While I was shadowing, it just kind of, my desire to work in the NICU was cemented. It's just such a special patient population, and I just knew.
The best part definitely is getting to snuggle babies all the time. And it helps when you don't have kids of your own. So it helps you, in a selfish way, satisfy your baby fever without having to take them out with you. But also, I think a really big aspect of why I love NICU nursing is just seeing them grow. You get these little kiddos that are like 500 grams, and you see them grow for a couple months and just see all these strides that they make that nobody gets to see if they were still in utero.
Honestly, when you get the baby out for the first time for mom to hold, and just seeing both the baby and the mom just visibly relax and have this moment of bonding, I think that's something that's incredibly special and unique, and that's something that not every floor gets to be able to say. I know labor and delivery and postpartum also get to do that, but in the NICU, when they've obviously not anticipated of having a sick baby, and that anxiety of is my baby going to be okay? All these things, all these anxieties, and then just getting the baby out to hold with mom. I think it's such a special moment.
Our job, and I never realized this until I became a nurse, specifically a NICU nurse, affects you and us as NICU nurses every single day. And I think that you don't even realize it until you go home, and then one little thing can send you over the edge and you just start bawling your eyes out because you don't realize how much something has affected you.
I think a large portion of the job that the general public doesn't see is that we're caring for very critically ill infants. And modern medicine's amazing, and we have lots of positive patient outcomes, but there are also some negatives, and it's just tough. It's hard.
It's been amazing. When I started, we didn't go to anything less than 27 weeks. We didn't think they could live. Most of them didn't live. And now we're doing 22 and 23 weekers. I can remember my smallest baby was 3/4 of an ounce. Did great, went home, 3/4 of an ounce. When she was born, we put a quarter to her feet, and the quarter was bigger.
No way.
Yeah.
And she went home and...
She went home, yep.
There's so many different ways to learn things, so I would just say, keep an open mind and have confidence in yourself, because the second that you feel like you're second guessing yourself, parents can see that. And then that makes the parents second guess like the care that you're giving, and you never want that to feel that way. So definitely having the confidence.
I think in this time of the pandemic, it's really made us reevaluate our priorities. And I think the biggest thing that I would want to tell families and other NICU nurses and just across the board when people ask questions is you need to trust your medical provider. I think you need to trust that we have your baby's best interest in hand. That would be the advice that I give to families. That's advice I give to new nurses and etc.
I would say just be, if I had to give advice, completely open to learning something new and really having to almost throw out what you did learn in nursing school to an extent, because it's so insanely specialized. So and just bring your A game, that's for sure.
NICU is just special. Babies are sweet and innocent, and they've not been corrupted by the world, and it's just very rewarding to take care of them. So if I were to stay at the bedside and not go to grad school and kind of redirect towards the CRNA route, I would stay NICU. I really can't imagine working with any other patient population.